the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, number 7. was the Tea Merchants with High Fiddle Reels from their CD, The Tea Merchants. I actually went out to see them play at Feddahs here in Austin. Apparently they have a weekly gig. I think it's Tuesday nights starting at 9 o'clock. And they are just amazing. Chris Buckley, who is the fiddler, he of course performed on my Irish Drinking Songs for Cat Lover CD on the studio too. I was like, wow, the guy is amazing. He's a fantastic fiddler. And Charles Branch, I think it is, who plays the bouzouki, and is it Rob Faulkner on the drums? I think that's it. They just are amazing. Definitely, if you ever get a chance to see them, they're touring a lot. Charles and Chris perform with the band Cluin. You've heard me play them on this show as well. Check them out. All right, what do we got here today? Welcome to the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast number 7. My name is Marc Gunn. I am your host. Glad to welcome you. I want you all to grab your pint and join with me in this week's toast. As you know, I'm rotating the toast each week, finding new ones that are fun. So if you have a toast, please send me one. And this one goes, here's to a long life and a merry one, a quick death and an easy one, a pretty girl and an honest one, a cold pint and another one. All right. We're going to continue this show. We got a lot of great music, a lot of new stuff too. And this is Flower of Magherally O by Sarah Dinan from her CD, From the Ashes. You can find Sarah at sarahdinan.com.
1, 2, 3.
One pleasant summer's morning, when all the flowers were blooming, oh, nature was adorning, and the wee birds, they were singing, oh, I met my love near Bainbridge town, my charming blue-eyed Sally, oh, she is the queen of the county down, my flower of Magherally O. With admiration I did gaze upon that blue-eyed lassie, oh. Adam never had such joy when he saw Eden, oh. Her skin is like the lily white that blooms in yonder garden, oh. She is my queen and my heart's delight, my flower of Magherally O. Her yellow hair in ringlets hung, her boots of Spanish leather, oh. Her bonnet with blue ribbons on, her scarlet scarf and feather, oh. Like Venus bright she did appear, my charming blue-eyed Sally, oh. She is the girl that I love dear, my flower of Magherally O. And I hope the day will come when we join hands together, oh. It's then I'll bring my true love home, in spite of wind and weather, oh. And let them all say what they will, and let them reel and rally, oh. For I will wed the girl I love, my flower of Magherally O.
Well, in the merry month of May from home I started, left the girls of Troom so sad and broken-hearted, so rude upon the dear. Kiss me, darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me tears and grief to smother, then off to reap the corn. Leave where I was born, got a stab like on a parish goose, and goblets for a pair of broads, rattling all the bogs, brightening all the dogs, on the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on the hare and turn down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin, back for Lonely Town. In Mullingar last night I rested limbs so weary, started pinting night. Next morning light and hurling took the drop of pure. Keep me heart from sinking, that's a Paddy's cure. Whenever he's on drinking I'd see the lassie smile, laughing all the while at me furious tired. And said your heart a bubble and asked me was I hired. Wages high required, I was almost tired of the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hair I turned her down the rocky road and heard the ways to Dublin, Marc for lonely town. In Dublin next to mine I thought it'd be a pity to be soon deprived of view of that fine city, so I took a stroll. All among the quality me bundle head was full. All in indeed locality something crossed me mind, when I looked behind a bundle could I find upon me stick a bubble and asking for the rope. Got me canny a frog, wasn't much involved on the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hair and turned her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin, Marc for lonely town. From there I got away, my spirits never failed, and landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. The captain at me roared, said no room had he when I jumped aboard a cab and found for Paddy down amongst the pigs. Played some hearty rigs and danced some hearty jigs. The water from me bubbling and up to Holyhead. Wish that I was dead or better yet instead. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hair and turn her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin, Marc for lonely town. Well, the boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil. Temper I was a losing, poor old hair and style. They began abusing her on me, so says I. She lay like high fly, some Galway boys went high, and saw I was a hobbling with the Lord Hooray. Joined the Lord Hooray, we climbed and cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hair and turned her down the rocky road, all the ways to Dublin, Marc for lonely town.
As any young man may, I'll sit and I'll mourn on your grave for 12 months and a day. When the 12th month and 1 day had passed, the ghost began to speak. Who is it that sits all on my grave and will not let me sleep? 'Tis I, thine own true love, that sits all on your grave. I ask of one kiss from your sweet lips, and that is all I crave. My lips, they are as clay, my love. My breath is earthly strong, and if you should kiss my clay cold lips, your time it would not be long. Look down in the yonder garden fair, love, where we used to walk. The fairest flower that ever bloomed has withered unto the stalk. The stalk it has withered and died, my love. So will our hearts decay. Make yourself content, my love, till death calls you away.
Do you love Celtic music? Every week, the Celtic MP3s music magazine guides you to the best free and legal Celtic MP3s online. It is free to subscribe, and the music will keep your toes tapping for years to come. And now you can enjoy quick access to over 100 bands featured in the magazine when you join Songhenge, the Celtic MP3's exclusive archive of free Celtic music. Visit CelticMP3s.com or FreeIrishMusic.com to subscribe and start downloading some of the great Celtic music you love to hear. Welcome back, and that was The Wedding Reel, followed by Drunken Land, and the band is called The Slip. They are a band from Croatia, actually. A fantastic traditional band. And you can find them at sliptheband.com, and they actually have an English version of the website, so you can listen to some of their free MP3s, like that one, actually. Before them was Cairde with the Unquiet Grave from their CD Cairde, and you can find them at cairdenagale.com, or you can visit the show notes, of course. Right after Sarah Dinan was Michael Murphy and the River Shannon Band with Rocky Road to Dublin. He's at michaelmurphy.us. We're going to continue on with some more great music. Next up is Keltic Kaleidoscope, Emerald Rose, and Brothers 3. Here is Keltic Kaleidoscope with the song Johnny Michael Do from their CD Some Keltic, Some Not.
There was Johnny Michael Do and McGee and me and a couple of 2 or 3 went on a spree one day. We had a bob or 2 which we knew how to blew. In the bed and whiskey flew and we all felt gay. We visited McCann's, Michael Mann's, Humpty Dan's. We then went into Swan's, our stomachs were to back. We ordered out the feed, which indeed we did need, and we finished it with speed, but we still felt slack. Johnny Michael Do turned red, white and blue, and a plate of Irish stew he soon put out of sight. He howled out in core with a roar for some more that he'd never felt before, such a keen appetite. He ordered eggs and ham, tod and jam were to cram. For him we couldn't ram, although we tried our level best. For everything we brought, cold or hot, mattered not. It went down him like a shot, but he still stood the test. He ordered like and tried, by the yard we discard. We thought it would go hard when the waiter brought the bill. We told him who give o'er, but he swore he could lower twice as much again and more before he had his fill. He nearly sucked a trough full of brass, said McGrath, filled it out of tablecloth if you don't haul him in. When the waiter brought the charge, Michael Do felt so large he began to scald and barge, and his blood won on fire. Began to curse and swear, tear his hair in despair. To finish the affair, called the shopman a liar. Shopman he threw out, and no doubt he did clout. Michael Do he kicked about like an old football, tattered all his clothes, broke his nose, I suppose would have killed him with a few blows in no time at all. Michael Do began to howl and to scowl and to scrowl, threw an empty bowl at the shopkeeper's head. Shopman Mickey Flynn peeled the skin off his tin, and the ruckus to begin, and we all fought and bled. Peelers did arrive, man alive, for a 5, for us to made a drive, for us all to march away, paid for all the mate that we ate stood trade, and went home to Raminette on the spree that day.
Oh, won't you stay a while with your own ones? Don't ever stray so far from your own ones. This old world is so cold, don't care nothing for your soul. You share with your own one. Don't rush away, don't rush away from your own one. Just one more day, one more day with your own ones. This old world is so cold, don't care nothing for your soul. You share with your own one. There's a stranger and he's standing by your door. Might be your best friend, might be your brother, you may never know. I'm going back, I'm going back to my own ones. Back to talk a while with my own ones. This old world is so cold, don't care nothing for your soul. You share with your own one. so cold. Don't care nothing for your soul. You share with your own ones.
that was Brothers 3 with Toss de Feddahs from their CD, The Journey That Lies Before. Some good Celtic world fusion here. You can find them at Brothers 3, that's the number 3, brothers3.us. And before Brothers 3 was Emerald Rose with Irish Heartbeat from their new CD, Archives of Ages to Come. There's a lot of great stuff on that CD. Definitely check that out. You can find them at emeraldrose.com. I want to hear from you. Your comments and suggestions are important to make this the best quality show it can be. So, tell me, what would you like to hear? Why do you love Irish and Celtic music? Do you have a favorite toast? What's your heritage? Send your comments to Marc, M-A-R-C, at thebards.net with Irish Celtic Music Podcast in the subject line. A few weeks back, I played the Scotsman Unbound, which is a song by a friend of mine called Rimbo, who took a recording of the Brobdingnagian Bards called The Scotsman and turn it into a dance beat. Well, his CD is now available, and I'm going to play that tune right now. The CD is called Rimbosity. The artist's name is Rimbo. You can find him at rimbosity.com.
Well, a Scotsman clad in kilt left the bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he walked that he drunk more than his share. He fumbled round until he could no longer keep his feet. Then he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring ding diddly I-O, ring di diddly I-O. He stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. That time two young and lovely girls just happened by, and one says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, see yon sleeping Scotsman so strong and handsome built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. Ring ding diddly hi-yo, ring di diddly hi-ho. I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. So they could see, and there behold for them to view beneath the Scottish skirt was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his fur. Ring ding diddle diddly I-O, ring di diddly I-O. Oh, nothing more than God had graced him with upon his fur. Said he must be gone. Let us leave a present for our friend before we move along. As a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. Around the bonny star the Scots kilted lift and show. Ring ding diddle diddly I-O, ring di diddly I-O. Around the bonny star the Scots kilted lift and show. Nature's call and stumble toward the tree. Behind the bush he lifts his hilt and gawks at what he sees, and in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, oh, God, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize. Ring ding diddle diddly I-O, ring di diddly I-O. Oh, Lord, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize.
Move throughout this land with a mighty hand. May you reign from shore to shore, and your enemies fall beneath your feet once more. And within your church, may we love you much. May we glorify your name. Lord, move once more as you've done before. Come and visit our land once again. Visit our land, visit our land. Come and visit our land once again. For so many years we have lived with tears. We have borne the death and pain, and blood has spilled and the graves have filled again and again. And the children cry, must it be this way? Must we live forever bound? Lord, break our chains, set us free again. Only in you can an answer be found. Only in you, only in you, only in you can an answer be found. And the world looks on, shake their heads in scorn, for they see no hope at all. As we proudly parade, another brick is laid in the wall. And the guilt is ours, and the shame is ours, the suspicion, fear and hate. We don't hear your call, 'cause we know it all, but we're leaving it all much too late. Leaving it all, leaving it all. Yes, we're leaving it all much too late. Move throughout this land with a mighty hand. May you reign from shore to shore, and your enemies fall beneath your feet once more. And within your church, may we love you much. May we glorify your name. Lord, move once more as you've done before. Come and visit our land once again. Visit our land, visit our land. Come and visit our land once again. Visit our land, visit our land. Come and visit our land once again.
That is Raymond McCullough with Prayer for Ireland from his CD, The Into Jerusalem. Good song. I like that. You can find out more about Raymond McCullough at precioussoil.com/Raymond. And before that was E.J. Jones with The Willow Reels from his CD, The Willow. He, of course, is now playing with the Rogues and doing a brilliant job. Speaking of who's playing with whom, where, I just heard that Brendan Block is now playing Gilgary Boys. So that sounds like a great addition. He's a fantastic fiddler as well. All right, next up is Shays Rebellion. The song is No Escape. It's from their new CD, Uprising. You can find them at shaysrebellion.net. This is actually, I assume it's the translation. The same track is on the Secret World of Celtic Rock, only it's done by Raven's Wing, and it's sung in Gaelic, as I recall. I'm fighting to remember this. In any case, here is Shays Rebellion with No Escape. Dear sir, I write this letter to tell you of my plight. At the time of writing it, I am not a pretty sight. My body is all black and blue, my face a deathly gray. But I write this note to tell you why I'm not at work today. While working from the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. Now to throw them down from such a height was not a good idea. I asked the foreman for advice, he was a careful man. He said I should carry them down, the ladder in my hand. Now hauling all those bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. But in my haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks is heavier than me. So when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead. Clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. I shot up like a rocket till to my dismay I found that halfway up I met that bloody barrel coming down. The barrel broke my shoulder as towards the ground it sped, and when I reached the top I hit the pulley with my head. I clung on tight, though numb with shock from this almighty blow, just before it spilt out half its bricks some 14 floors below. Now when the bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and I started down once more. The barrel missed me passing by, I gave a thankful sound. Just before I landed on the bricks, it left upon the ground. I lay there moaning on the ground, I thought I'd seen the worst. Then the barrel hit the pulley and the barrel bottom burst. A shower of bricks fell down on me, 'twas then I gave up hope. And laying there upon the ground, I let go the bloody rope. The barrel was now heavier and started down once more. It landed right across me as I lay upon the floor. It broke 3 ribs in my left arm, so I can only say that I hope you'll understand if I'm not at work today. Cady Finlayson with Lanigan's Ball, Ramblin' Pitchfork and Tar Road to Sligo. That is from her CD Harp and Shamrock. You can find her at violincady.com. That's C-A-D-Y, how she spells her name. I think I screwed up her name last time in the podcast. So my apologies, Cady. She's been a long-time supporter of the Celtic MP3's music magazine that I publish, so I am greatly appreciative for all your support. Before that was yours truly, Marc Gunn with The Barrel Song. You can find out more about me at markgunn.com, and that was from my CD, Soul of a Harper. All right, well, let's see. I guess that's it. That's all the time for this week. Next time, we have music from Willie McCullough, Avalon Rising, The Elders, and new music from Fluke. Find out more about this podcast and the artists that you heard today. You can go to CelticMusicPodcast.com. It is highly important that you support the bands. Go and buy their CDs and show them how much you appreciate the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast. This is my outlet for helping bands who don't get regular radio play. I mean, there's some, you heard the music, there's some brilliant bands here, and for whatever reason, a lot of it's a lack of ability to get the word out. They don't have a major label or even an indie label to support them and to support them and promote their music. You know, I'm doing what I can to help these bands, and I hope you will enjoy the music that you hear for many years to come. Drop them a line, say, hey, I heard you on the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, and congratulations, I want your CD. You know, let them know. We're going to finish up with 3 Pints Gone. This is Irish Blessing from their CD, Health to the Company.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall soft upon your fields until we meet again. May God hold you in the hollow of his hand. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall soft upon your fields until we meet again. May God